The world of felines is far more than just lions and house cats. It is a family of 40 unique survival stories, each a masterpiece of evolution perfectly honed for its environment. From a tiny hunter that can fit in the palm of your hand to a 600-pound giant that can break a bear's back with a single blow. Today, we are embarking on the ultimate journey through the feline family tree. We will look at every single wildcat species on Earth, ranked from the smallest to the absolute biggest. Which one is the most successful hunter? Which one can mimic the cry of its prey? And which tiny cat is actually more deadliest than a lion? Let's find out. Rusty spotted cat, Prionelurus rubiginosus. Height, 8 to 10 inches. Weight, 2 to 3.5 pounds. We begin with the hummingbird of the cat world. The rusty spotted cat is the smallest wildcat on the planet, easily fitting into a human palm. Despite its tiny size, its vision is 6 times sharper than a human's, allowing it to hunt insects and rodents in total darkness. Do not let the cute exterior fool you. These cats are incredibly fast and aggressive, known for their blind bravery when protecting their territory. They are found primarily in the forests of India and Sri Lanka, where they live a secretive life, often mistaken for domestic kittens. Black-footed cat, Felis nigripes. Height, 8 to 10 inches. Weight, 2.4 to 5.3 pounds. Meet the most successful hunter in the entire feline family. While a lion succeeds in only 20% of its hunts, this tiny cat has a 60% success rate. In a single night, it can kill up to 14 small animals. Because of its incredibly fast metabolism, it must eat nearly a quarter of its own body weight every single night. Interestingly, it possesses a low, powerful roar-like growl that sounds like it belongs to an animal 10 times its size. Chilean cat, Leopardus guinea. Height, 8 to 10 inches. Weight, 3.3 to 6.6 pounds. In the bamboo thickets of South America lives the Kodkod, the smallest cat of the Americas. It has massive feet relative to its body, with fur between the toes that allows it to move silently over moss and fallen leaves. It is a master of the undergrowth, capable of taking down geese that weigh more than itself. Local legends often speak of the guinea as a mysterious forest spirit that vanishes the moment you look at it. Sand cat, Felis margarita. Height, 9 to 12 inches. Weight, 4.4 to 7.5 pounds. This is the true master of the scorching desert. Its paws are entirely covered in thick, long fur, protecting it from sand temperatures that can reach 176 degrees Fahrenheit. The sand cat can go weeks without drinking a single drop of water, extracting all the moisture it needs from the blood of its prey. It has the largest ears of the small cats, capable of hearing the heartbeat of a rodent buried deep beneath the dunes. Flat-headed cat, Prionelurus planiceps. Height, 12 to 14 inches. Weight, 3.3 to 5.5 pounds. One of the most unusual-looking cats found in the wetlands of Southeast Asia. Its head is flattened and its eyes are set close together, giving it excellent depth perception for spotting fish underwater. Unlike most cats, its claws do not fully retract, helping it grip slippery fish and frogs. In captivity, they have been observed washing their food in water before eating, much like a raccoon. Oncilla, Leopardus tigrinus. Height, 8 to 12 inches. Weight, 3.3 to 6.6 pounds. Often called the little jaguar, the Oncilla is a tiny powerhouse of the tropical rainforests. About 1/5 of all Oncillas are born completely black, which provides the perfect camouflage in the deep forest shadows. Despite being smaller than a house cat, it is known to take down birds and lizards significantly heavier than itself. They are expert climbers, often spending their entire lives in the canopy without ever touching the ground. Margay, Leopardus wheatii, height 12 to 18 inches, weight 5.5 to 8.8 pounds. Margay is the acrobat of the jungles, possessing a physical trait that seems like magic. Its ankle joints can rotate 180 degrees, allowing it to climb down trees headfirst like a squirrel. It is so strong that it can hang from a branch by just a single hind paw while reaching for prey. The Margay is a master manipulator. It has been recorded imitating the cries of baby monkeys to lure adults into an ambush. Bornean Cat, Catopuma baria. Height 11 to 12 inches. Weight 6.6 to 8.8 pounds. This is the holy grail for wildlife photographers. Scientists didn't see a live Bornean cat for over 60 years until one was accidentally captured in the 1990s. It lives only on the island of Borneo and has a striking, uniform mahogany red coat that is unlike any other feline. Its long tail and slender body allow it to move through the thickest jungle vines with the grace of a snake. Geoffroy's cat, Leopardus geoffroy. Height 12 inches. Weight 4.4 to 11 pounds, found in the pampas and wetlands of South America. These cats have a funny habit of standing up on their hind legs, using their tail for balance to look over tall grass, just like a meerkat. They are excellent swimmers and are often seen hunting fish in fast-moving rivers. Their coat is covered in thousands of tiny uniform black spots, making them invisible in the dappled light of the scrubland. Manul, Odocolobus manul. Height 12 to 14 inches. Weight 4.4 to 11 pounds. The grumpiest-looking cat on Earth is also the fluffiest. Manul has the densest fur of any cat, with up to 9,000 hairs per square centimeter to survive the freezing steppes of Central Asia. Unlike other small cats, its pupils remain round even in bright light, a trait it shares with big cats like lions. Because it is slow and bulky, it doesn't chase prey. It sits perfectly still, mimicking a rock, for hours until a rodent walks by. Marbled cat, Pardophilus marmorata. Height 14 inches. Weight 4.4 to 11 pounds. A mysterious resident of the Himalayan foothills. Its tail is often longer than its entire body and extremely bushy, acting as a massive counterbalance for life in the treetops. Its coat pattern is almost identical to the much larger clouded leopard, leading scientists to believe they share an ancient evolutionary link. Because they spend almost 90% of their time high in trees, marbled cats are one of the least studied cats in the wild. Pantanal Cat, Leopardus braccatus. Height 12 to 14 inches. Weight 6.6 to 8.8 pounds. The survivor of the world's largest tropical wetland. Its brownish uniform color helps it blend into the mud and dry grass of the Pantanal during the flood season. A Pantanal cat is a persistent hunter that will chase prey through shallow water for long distances. While other cats avoid flooding, the Pantanal cat has adapted its entire hunting strategy to thrive when the land turns to water. Pampas Cat, Leopardus colacola. Height 12 to 14 inches, weight 8.8 to 15 pounds. A rugged dweller of the South American plains. When threatened, it raises the long hair on its back, making itself appear twice as large to scare off predators. It has exceptionally powerful jaw muscles for its size, allowing it to hunt large rodents like viscachas. For decades, it was considered one species, but DNA testing recently revealed it is actually a complex of several distinct species. African Wildcat, Felis libica. Height 12 to 16 inches. Weight 6.6 to 11 pounds. This is the mother-of-the-house cat. Every single pet cat sleeping on a sofa today is a direct descendant of this North African hunter. Its coat pattern, the classic M on the forehead and striped legs, is the original camouflage for the African scrubland. It can survive for months without drinking, getting all its hydration from prey. European Wildcat, Felis sylvestris, height 14 to 16 inches, weight 6.6 to 17.6 pounds, the untamable one. While it looks like a pet, it is significantly larger and has a thick, blunt tail with a black ringed tip. Unlike domestic cats, the European Wildcat is notoriously aggressive and cannot be tamed, even if raised from a kitten. It has incredibly acute hearing, allowing it to detect a mouse moving under deep snow or leaf litter from about 65 feet away. Chinese Mountain Cat, Felis beati, height 12 to 14 inches, weight 13 to 20 pounds. The only cat species found exclusively within China. It lives in the Tibetan Plateau at altitudes up to 16,400 feet. Its fur is thick and yellowish-gray to blend with dry mountain grass. It is a master of hunting mole rats. It can hear them moving in tunnels underground and digs them out with powerful paws. A Chinese mountain cat has small tufts on its ears, similar to a lynx, which act as sensory organs to help pinpoint sound in the thin mountain air. Bengal Cat, Prionilurus bengalensis, height 10 to 14 inches, weight 4.4 to 15 pounds. The wild ancestor of the popular domestic Bengal breed, its fur has a natural glitter or sheen that helps it blend into wet leaves and shimmering sunlight near water. It is strictly nocturnal and prefers to hunt near water sources, catching birds and frogs with high-speed jumps. Even at this small size, a Bengal cat can leap 2 meters into the air to catch a bird in mid-flight. Andean Mountain Cat, Leopardus jacobita, height 14 inches, weight 8.8 to 12 pounds. One of the rarest and most endangered cats in the world. Its tail makes up nearly 70% of its body length. It uses it to balance on steep cliffs and wraps it around itself like a blanket during freezing nights. An Andean mountain cat lives in the oxygen-free zone above 4,000 meters where few other predators can survive. It is almost entirely dependent on a single prey species, the mountain chinchilla. Fishing Cat, Prionilurus vivarinus, height 14 to 16 inches, weight 17 to 33 pounds. This is the professional diver of the feline world. It has developed skin membranes between its toes to help it swim and maneuver in the water. Unlike most cats that pat the water, the fishing cat will dive head first to catch fish, closing its ears tight to keep water out. It is famously territorial and has been known to drive off dogs and even small crocodiles from its fishing spot. Jungle Cat, Felis chaus, height 16 to 20 inches, weight 11 to 26 pounds. Often called the swamp lynx because of its ear tufts and love for wetlands. It can jump about 8 feet straight up into the air to knock down ducks as they take off from the water. In ancient Egypt, these cats were often mummified and used by hunters to retrieve waterfowl from the Nile. It is one of the few cats that will bark like a dog when threatened or during the mating season. Asiatic Golden Cat, Catopuma teminki, height 16 to 22 inches, weight 20 to 35 pounds. Known in Southeast Asian folklore as the fire cat. Local legends say carrying the hair of this cat will protect you from tigers and bring good luck. It has a very distinct white and black pattern on its face that looks like a tribal war mask. Despite its medium size, it is incredibly powerful and has been recorded hunting young deer and wild boar. African Golden Cat, Caracal aurata, height 15 to 20 inches, weight 17.6 to 31 pounds. The most secretive cat in all of Africa. A single cat can change from fiery red to slate gray over its lifetime, a phenomenon that still baffles scientists. Because they live in the densest rainforests, almost everything we know about them comes from automatic camera traps. They are so shy that even local tribesmen rarely see them in the wild. Ocelot, Leopardus pardalis, height 16 to 20 inches, weight 17.6 to 33 pounds. Possessor of arguably the most beautiful coat in the animal kingdom, no two ocelots have the same markings. The pattern on each side of their body is as unique as a human fingerprint. The Aztecs worshipped the ocelot as a symbol of sacrifice and celestial purity. They have a special layer in their eyes that reflects light, making their eyes glow like golden lamps in the dark. Jaguarundi, Herpylurus jaguarundi, height 10 to 14 inches, weight 7.7 to 15 pounds. The otter cat. With its long body, short legs, and small round ears, it looks more like a weasel or an otter than a cat. Unlike most felines, the Jaguarundi is active during the day and almost never climbs trees. Scientists have recorded 13 different vocalizations from this cat, including bird-like whistling and chirping. Serval, Leptalurus serval, height 21 to 24 inches, weight 20 to 40 pounds, the cat of long legs. Its ears are the largest of any cat relative to its head. It can hear rodents moving underground or through thick grass. Servals can jump 3 meters into the air and hit a bird with its front paws with enough force to kill it instantly. Its exceptionally long neck and legs allow it to see over the tall savanna grass while remaining hidden. Caracal, Caracal, height 16 to 20 inches, weight 24 to 42 pounds. Caracals are known as the desert lynx. Its hind leg muscles are so powerful it can jump 3 meters from a standing start, literally swatting birds out of the sky. Its famous ear tufts contain over 20 different muscles, helping it detect the slightest rustle in the desert wind. In ancient India and Persia, they were tamed and used for pigeon hunting competitions by the nobility. Bobcat, Lynx rufus, height 18 to 23 inches, weight 13 to 31 pounds. The most resilient and adaptable cat in North America. It gets its name from its short, bobbed tail, which is black on top and white underneath. It can thrive in the swamps of Florida, the deserts of Mexico, and the suburbs of Los Angeles. A bobcat can sit perfectly motionless for hours, waiting for a rabbit to get within 3 meters before launching a lightning-fast strike. Canada lynx, Lynx canadensis, height 19 to 22 inches, weight 17.6 to 24 pounds. This is the ghost of the north. Its paws are massive and covered in thick fur, allowing it to walk on top of deep snow without sinking. Its entire population cycle follows the snowshoe hare. If the hares disappear, the lynx stop having kittens. It has a unique gait where its back legs move together, making its movement over snow completely silent. Iberian Lynx, Lynx pardinus, height 18 to 27 inches, weight 22 to 33 pounds, the wise old man of the mountains. Iberian Lynx is famous for its thick sideburns or facial ruff, which gives it a very human-like sagely appearance. It is a rabbit specialist. Without wild rabbits, this species cannot survive, which nearly led to its extinction in 2002. Once the world's most endangered cat, with fewer than 100 left, intensive conservation has brought them back to over 1,000 today. Eurasian Lynx, Lynx, height 24 to 30 inches, weight 40 to 66 pounds, the largest and strongest of all lynx species. Its ear tufts are not just hair, they act like high-sensitivity antennas that help the lynx locate the exact direction of a sound from miles away. Despite its power, it is incredibly shy. It can hear a human walking hundreds of feet away and will vanish before you ever see it. Unlike its smaller cousins, the Eurasian lynx is powerful enough to hunt roe deer and young chamois. Clouded leopard, Neofelis nebulosa. Height 20 to 22 inches. Weight 26 to 50 pounds. Often called the modern saber-tooth. Relative to its skull size, it has the longest teeth of any living cat, reaching up to 2 inches. It is the best climber in the world. It can climb down trees head first and even hang upside down from branches using only its back paws. Its large, irregular spots look like drifting clouds, making it invisible in the dappled light of the jungle. Sunda clouded leopard, Neofelis diardi. Height 20 to 22 inches. Weight 26 to 55 pounds. A separate species found only on the islands of Borneo and Sumatra. Though they look similar, they are genetically as different from the mainland clouded leopard as a lion is from a tiger. Their fur is much darker, and the clouds have smaller spots inside them for better camouflage in island jungles. On Borneo, where there are no tigers or leopards, this is the top predator of the jungle. Snow leopard, Panthera uncia. Height 24 inches. Weight 48 to 121 pounds. The ghost of the mountains. Its tail is nearly 3.3 feet long. Besides helping it balance on cliff edges, it wraps it around its nose like a scarf to stay warm while sleeping. It is the only big cat that cannot roar. Instead, it makes a high-pitched chuff or a mewling sound. It can jump about 33 feet in a single bound, the length of a school bus, to catch prey on a different cliff face. Cheetah, Acinonyx jubatus. Height 28 to 35 inches. Weight 77 to 143 pounds. Cheetah is the fastest land animal on the planet. Its claws do not retract, they stay out all the time to provide traction, like the cleats on a sprinter's shoes. Its tail is flat and muscular, working like an air rudder to help the cheetah change direction instantly at about 62 miles per hour. A cheetah cannot roar. It purrs like a house cat and chirps like a bird to communicate with its cubs. Cougar, Puma con collar. Height 24 to 35 inches. Weight 110 to 220 pounds. The absolute champion of jumps. A puma can jump 5 meters straight up, the height of a 2-story house, from a standing position. Because it is technically a small cat, it cannot roar. Instead, it emits a scream that sounds eerily like a human woman crying. It has the largest hind legs of any feline relative to its body, giving it incredible ambush speed. Leopard, Panthera pardus. Height 18 to 31 inches. Weight 66 to 165 pounds. The world's strongest weightlifter. A leopard can drag a carcass weighing 3 times its own weight up a vertical tree trunk to keep it away from lions. It can hear the ultrasonic calls of rodents that are completely silent to the human ear. It has the widest range of any cat, living everywhere from the snowy mountains of Russia to the sweltering jungles of India. Jaguar, Panthera onca. Height 25 to 30 inches. Weight 132 to 220 pounds. The god of the Amazon. Jaguar has the strongest bite of any cat. It doesn't bite the neck, it bites directly through the skull or the shells of turtles and caimans. Unlike most cats, jaguars love water. They are powerful swimmers and will dive into rivers to fight anacondas or catch giant fish. Their spots are called rosettes, and unlike a leopard, a jaguar has small black dots inside each rosette. Lion, Panthera leo. Height 43 to 47 inches. Weight 330 to 550 pounds. The only truly social cat. While all other cats are loners, lions live in family groups called prides, where they hunt cooperatively. A lion's roar is so loud it can be heard about 5 miles away, used to claim territory without having to fight. Despite being the king of the jungle, a lion spends up to 20 hours a day sleeping to save energy for the hunt. Bengal Tiger, Panthera tigris tigris. Height 35 to 43 inches. Weight, 400 to 570 pounds. The most iconic predator of Asia. Just like a human fingerprint, no two tigers have the same stripes. Even their skin is striped underneath the fur. Their saliva contains natural antiseptic chemicals that help them heal their wounds quickly after a fight. Tigers love water and have been known to swim across rivers 3 miles wide to hunt or find territory. Siberian Tiger, Panthera tigris alteca. Height, 43 to 47 inches. Weight, 400 to 700 pounds. The absolute largest and heaviest cat on Earth right now. A single swipe of a Siberian tiger's paw is powerful enough to break the spine of a wild boar or even a brown bear. To survive the Russian winter, it has a layer of fat about 2 inches thick on its belly and long, dense fur. Despite weighing as much as a small car, it can move through thick snow and forest completely silently, getting within 33 feet of its prey before being noticed. Today's world of felines is a 40-story building of evolution. From the tiny rusty spotted cat that fits in your hand to the 700-pound Siberian tiger, each one is a perfect masterpiece of nature. But sadly, many of these beautiful creatures are on the brink of extinction. It is up to us to ensure that the next generation sees them in the wild, and not just in videos. Which cat surprised you the most? Personally, the black-footed cat's 60% success rate is mind-blowing. Let us know in the comments, hit the like button if you enjoyed this journey, and subscribe for more deep dives into the wild.